Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa run. We are at the World Cup after a thrilling playoff series against England. I won't spoil it, but well, I guess I already have. But if you want to check it out, then it's probably, behind this video. You know what I mean? It's always in order. But this is our group: Croatia, Cameroon, and Mexico. Very, very tough opponents in this group. But Armenia have shown that they can beat the big boys in the world. So maybe we can actually get out the group. And before we start our match against Mexico, it is on legendary difficulty. I always show it, you guys know the drill by now, because it is the best way to play this game. I really hope that this run is a deep run into the World Cup. I kind of want Armenia to sort of hit like round of 16 quarter-final territory. That would be amazing if we can do that, because they're a one-star team, and in real life as well, they've drastically improved. I really hope they qualify for Euro 2024. There's only a few games remaining at the time of recording, so they could do it. It is possible. Anything's possible. So I wish the Armenians the best of luck with that one. But here, I need them to do a good job against Mexico. Gonna be a hard match because Mexico are a very, very good squad, and they got a lot of speed, firepower up top as well. Go on, look at this play, and it's Mkhitaryan going through on goal in the first couple of minutes, and yes, they missed it, and that is 1-0 already, and that man has scored. Mkhitaryan, only rated 50 on this game. Of course, he went on to be arguably the most famous Armenian footballer coming out of Armenia, and that was such a weird situation. Ochoa saved it, but it just dipped in the air just enough for us to get it. I can't believe Juarez didn't actually clear it properly, but hey, I'm not complaining. 1-0 already. Crossed in by Mexico, and they scored straight from their own cross. In literally 7 minutes, we have got a goal for Armenia and an equaliser, an instant equaliser as well. Goalkeeper should have probably done better on that one, and defenders as well, to be fair. Don't know what really happened there, but okay. What a wild start to this World Cup game. Here comes Franco out on the wing. He crosses that in. That's perfect ball, but the header is wide. Blanco. Salcido crosses it in, header, and that is a good save. Mexico pressing a little bit more. First 20 minutes, and there's been a lot of action, which is what I love. Lots of action in these World Cup games. We can't be having boring starts to the group. I'd rather be, drawing 1-1 or losing than 0-0 and just having no action at all. It's half-time, and Armenia and Mexico are still drawing. Very good from Armenia's point of view. We are remaining competitive. I was hoping that we'd do this, because sometimes when you go to a World Cup from qualifying, sometimes you'll perform so well in qualifying and then absolutely fail in the World Cup because the other teams would just outplay you sometimes, especially as smaller teams. So I'm loving that Armenia are remaining competitive for now. Twisting and turning, and gives the ball away. We're just a little bit too sloppy with our passes going forward. We can just get that killer pass just one more time, then it could be alright. Off the post. So they pushed up forward, so maybe there's a chance. No, just slid out immediately. It's a shame that the game has gone like this. After the Mexico goal went in, it's just come to a stalemate. Over the top. That's a really good ball. Could there be a 90th minute winner? There is! It's 90th minute winner for Armenia. Karamian has scored, and a little bit of fortune as it went underneath Ochoa and it just bounced away from him. And that is 2-1. What a ball though to supply Karamian. What a ball over the top in the 90th minute. That is so clutch. And he heads it down and then just puts it into the back of the net. Armenia have stolen this one away from Mexico, and this is the first shock of the World Cup. Armenia have done it again against a nation bigger than them. they've done it. They did it against Italy in the qualifiers. They did it against England. And now they're doing it against Mexico. So anything is truly possible in this run. What a win for the Armenians. I'm so proud of them for doing that at the end. Our next match of this group is against Croatia. Croatia beat Cameroon in their first match. So this is a battle for that first place position. Going off paper squads, you'd say Croatia, but if you're going off for form, it's quite hard to tell since we've just beaten Mexico. So there is every chance that we could beat Croatia here if we are just as good as we were in that first match. Good cross by Kranjar, and that was a good save, and just managed to get rid of it there. If he got the rebound, that might have actually gone in. Croatia seem like they are completely switched on. They seem very good on the ball, and who could blame them, really? They're probably the best team in the group, really, going off of sort of ranking at the time. Crossed in, and we just can't get rid of it. And what a strike by Modric. That is 1-0 for Croatia, and I'm not surprised, to be honest. Modric does have that in his locker, and he brought it out with him today. Just cleared it, and then it just went straight in. What a strike by Luka Modric. And that is 1-0 to Croatia. Here come Armenia. Is there a chance? Just wide, unlucky. It's half time and the Croatia lead Armenia by 1-0 thanks to Luka Modric. And they've been putting a lot of pressure on us, really. I wouldn't be surprised if they doubled their lead in the second half. Into the box. Ah, just cut out. It's been like that all game. Armenia can't get a good look. Here come Croatia. They're pushing forward. Here comes Olic. I can't tackle him. I think he's going to score. He is going to score. I knew that Croatia would double their lead in the second half. And on the 64th minute mark, Olic has made it 2-0. Mkhitaryan. Oh, that ball was just so good, but the finish was just not there. And that is going to be it. Croatia beat us 2-0, and I'm not really surprised about that. Like, I'd say they're the best team in the group based off of their rating and form. So next is Cameroon, and we have to beat them in order to get out of this group. If we don't, then we probably won't go through. So this is our group with one match to play. If we lose against Cameroon, then we will probably go out, as Mexico have a better goal difference than us right now. But there's only about 1 or 2 goals in it from what I'm reading right now. So there is every chance that Croatia could beat Mexico, and then we can maybe get a good result against Cameroon. Here we go then, Cameroon versus Armenia, the game that will decide the whole entire group pretty much. If Armenia win, then there's a good chance that we could go through if Mexico don't beat Croatia. So come on, we can do it, right? Come on. Like, Armenia, this is the biggest performance you need. You've beaten bigger teams than Cameroon before, but we all know that Cameroon are pretty good on this game. You know, Etu, Song in the midfield, Asu Akoto, players like that, you know, just will have you if they are feeling dangerous. Already I can sense BS, and here comes Eto. I can't catch him up, off the post. Go on, over the top, yes. Here we go. It's not Mkhitaryan, it's another person that of similar name, but he doesn't score. Here we go, Armenia. Oh, well, I think there's a penalty there because they slid me out in the box, and that could be a big chance for Armenia here. Is that going to be a red? It is a straight red for Asu Akoto. One of their best defenders is now off for that slide challenge. Even though I already took the shot, he still went through me, and the Armenians are getting excited now. This could be a big chance. This could be a big chance to get a goal here and maybe go into the round of 16 with a bit of luck. Bang! Straight in, and that is 1-0 to Armenia. On the stroke of half-time as well, we scored the penalty. And this could be big. Half-time and Armenia are leading by 1-0. How exciting is this for the Armenians? Even if we win, there's still a chance that we could not go through, which will be insanely harsh. Cross that in. And it's in! What a header! And that is 2-0 against Cameroon. And it's Tadevosian. He hasn't even scored in this campaign before. And yet the defender just comes up with a big header there. Off the bar and in as he came in there. And that was such a good header. And Cameroon are now 2-0 down against Armenia. What a header. That will be remembered forever in Armenian history. Oh, what a howler. What an absolute howler. Come on, don't be giving away goals like that. Etu has scored to make it 2-1. Literally rolled out. I keep doing that. I always like to play it out from the back. That's my style of play. I don't like hoofing out of field and losing the 50-50. But sometimes when I do that, I just think, what on earth am I doing? Please blow the whistle, ref. Please blow the whistle, referee. Yes, good takeaway. And that is a 2-1 win over Cameroon. And I assume Croatia have won their game because no other score update came up. So I think Armenia might be through. Well, they should be. They got 2 wins out of 3. So that usually means that you go through in a World Cup. And what a performance that was by the Armenians in this one. We are going to the round of 16. Well, I hope. I hope so. Let's just check the group quickly. Croatia did beat Mexico, so that should mean that we go through. Alright then, so this is how it's looking like in your round of 16. We've got South Africa beating the United States by 3-1. Brazil beating Chile 3-0. Spain versus Germany. Argentina versus Armenia. We got Italy beating Honduras 3-0. Russia drawing against Congo but losing against them on penalties. So Congo have done really well in this World Cup so far. We've got Japan versus Denmark and Croatia versus France. A lot of you guys have said like you should look at the tables at the end of it. So here are your tables. That's Group A. South Africa and Honduras, obviously. Norway and Paraguay going out. That one was quite close. Ivory Coast getting eliminated on goal difference in Group B. Group C, quite an easy group for Brazil, not gonna lie, and Congo escaped that one as well. Cyprus and Australia going home. In Group D, Holland were the biggest casualty of the group, and possibly the World Cup going out in that group with, I mean, that's quite a hard group to be fair, but yeah, that's quite surprising that Holland did go out. Spain and Denmark went through in Group E. In Group F, we have Japan and Germany going through, Ghana and Bosnia going home. Bosnia with only 1 point. That's quite disappointing. And in the other group, it was Argentina and France, as expected, to be honest. Iran and Algeria going home. Here we are then, round of 16 time against Argentina. Could this be the ceiling for the run, or will Armenia smash through the ceiling and go to the quarterfinals either against, I think it's Germany and Spain? Into the middle, and again go for the shot, and it's saved comfortably by Anjoua in goal. So a couple of attempts for Armenia, which is very promising. Didn't expect this at the start of the match, but I reckon Argentina will probably strike when we start to get tired or we push forward a little bit too much. Papa for Argentina. That was a hell of a cross, but what a save to stop Messi from scoring. Not much happening from Argentina's point of view. They've only had one decent chance. We've had a couple. So it's been looking good for us in terms of this half, but it's going to slow down, and I think chances will become a bit more scarce. Half time, and Armenia and Argentina are still drawing 0-0. Very surprising. And it could mean that we might be able to, if we're lucky, drag this out to extra time or penalties. 71st minute, and we've held on for this long. It's crazy, but here comes Messi, and I just jinxed it. I just absolutely jinxed it. Messi has scored against Armenia, and that is 1-0. I absolutely curse of the commentator, honestly, curse of the commentator. We gave him so much space, and I shouldn't have mentioned anything really. I should not have said anything. Here we go. Come on, good save. Off the bar, and no, that was the chance. Armenia, you have to feel sorry for them in that situation. You know, that goal was open, it hit the bar, and then obviously we put it over the bar. Through ball. Kamian. Go on. Oh my god. It's just not meant to be. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. That was a horrific miss. And yeah, Armenia will be going out of this World Cup. The sweat goal was on, but unfortunately, it was just not meant to be here for Armenia. Too big of a side, Argentina. And to be honest, we were very unlucky. We didn't take our chances, just like the Croatia game. We just couldn't take our chances when it mattered. And unfortunately, we go out. But to be honest, the whole entire run from qualification to now has been pretty good, to be fair. Way above average. And pushing Armenia to around a 16 is really good for a one-star team. So Italy beat Germany in the World Cup final, and we don't know what happened between Brazil and France because it doesn't actually tell you for some reason. But yeah, that's your tournament tree. Pretty standard, I'd say, apart from the fact that Congo got quite deep into the World Cup, and South Africa as well, the hosts. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this Armenia series on 2010, then give it a like and subscribe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.